Senators' physical style also leads to a number of turnovers. Lambert's looking to carry over that multi-goal performance into this one. I have been waiting for this matchup all week, and it finally goes down between these two stars next. Enough talk, enough hype. Let's do this. Your first period is set to go. The Screaming Eagles get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. The Senators gain control of the puck. Picked up along the wall by Velarde. The Senators have a hold of it in the defensive zone. He's got a step. Oh, I'm not really sure what happened there.
It looks to me like he couldn't make up his mind what he wanted to do, and in the interim, he ran out of space.
What a stop! The Senators will play it in their own end. Taken by Domi. Slides it diagonally to Schneider. And that's a great heads-up play by Johansson. Slides it quickly to Gostisbehere. Intercepted at center by Pominville. Right on the doorstep. He scores! That's how you do it. Leadership to a team. The captain capitalizes.
James, the goaltender's going to take a hard shot here. I thought he got square to the shooter, but unfortunately a little bit leaky as this one winds up in the back of the net.
All right, and with that goal, he finally ends the goalless drought against these rivals. And what does this do for him?
Well, it's certainly going to elevate his confidence. I mean, anytime you're playing a rival opponent, you want to produce. You want to be the one to bury it, James. And now that he has, I expect that floodgate, it could open.
The Senators have it behind the net. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Sends it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Here they come on the attack down the left side. The Senators have it now. Chatfield's taking it from his own end. Kate Breton's got possession at center. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Looking for space inside the D zone. Kate Breton's got the puck in the defensive end. The Senators gain possession along the wall. Now over to Chatfield. Slides the puck ahead to Tavares. The Screaming Eagles take possession in the neutral zone. He got all of that hit. Donato's got it against the boards. Takes the pass. Directed over to Lambert. Strong defensive effort. Kate Breton's got it in their own zone. From the open ice, they gain the line. One save and an easy one at that. There's the whistle, icing the call, big face-off looming. Here in the lane going to the frame. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Oh, great move to side the chance. Knocks it away with the paddle. Great poke check. Gostisbehere's got the puck in his own zone. Feeds it on over to Connor. The Senators gain possession in their own end. Velarde's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Hughes. From in close. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Time ticking away and he comes up big. All right, there's the end of period number 1. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too. And we're coming back with period number 2 right after this. period 2 has in store for us as they are about to drop the puck. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. And a nice save there as play continues. Feeds the puck to Johansson. Cuts to the front. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets in front of it and makes the save.
Oh, and there's a big time hit. Oh, spectacular save right there. Wow.
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all by him, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
And as play continues, this place is still positively coming out here now.
Well, this is all about fan appreciation for that huge save, and man, does this ever feel good. You know, you feel it right through you when you know you've made that big save, and everyone around you is appreciative.
The Screaming Eagles move the puck in the defensive zone. The Senators take over on possession. The Eagles take possession in the defensive end. The Screaming Eagles have it against the wall. Puck scooped up by Kalora. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing.
Well, that was a 10-bell save. We're going to get to watch it again here on the replay, James. Man, oh man, when you find the puck like that and you have the instincts and urgency and the desperation to attack it, that is one heck of a save.
Off the draw. Nice job locking up his opponent. Score! And that's back-to-back stops.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row. You need multiple things to win hockey games, James. You need skill, but you need grit and grease, and that's exactly what he showed right there. He rolled up the sleeves, he got dirty, he won the 50-50 battle, and he took it to the net.
Lemieux picks it and lands on the puck here at center. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Looking to make some time along the boards. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Lemieux. Quick pass over to Hunter. Pass in front! And he denies that great opportunity there. To the low slot! Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
The Senators have been moving and grooving all night long. We're only in the second period here, Pounder.
Well, they're finding a way to get the puck, and that's because they're retrieving it. But when they get it, they're keeping it. They're not letting anyone have it, and the motion in the offensive zone has been incredible, and the score is a result.
And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Gillies takes the puck. Gaining momentum up along the side. The Eagles will play it against the wall. Oh, stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle.
Wolves been able to watch the game from
Hut, hut, hut. You know what I'm talking about. Little hockey ultimate team. Here here we go. Look at the stars on the ice tonight. This should be a fun one. Oh, this building's electric as both teams are set to go. The Red Wings have won the draw, and we are now underway. Takes the shot. Oh, what a great glove save on the play.
Sometimes you have no time to think to make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Here's a feed in front. Great defensive hits on play to pick it off. Spectacular open ice hit.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
DeMello's lugging the puck. And he takes the dish. Quick pass across to Kopitar. Picked off by Carlisle. Detroit's got it in their own zone. Oh, and it gets a little nasty with that collision.
And that collision is going to play puck. Continue that pace and dictate it further into the game.
Picked up along the boards by Lowell. Oh, wow. Makes some space. And a quick save on that one. He might have a step here. He's in all alone. What a stop on the breakaway. Denied that one.
Man, James, he shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
Joey's carrying it ahead. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Tries for the page. Failing with the stop.
You see goaltenders working with traffic and practice all of the time, and the goaltender is able to find this because he's dialed in, his eyes are on the puck, and he doesn't lose sight of it.
Detroit's got the puck along the wall. Snapper from the slot. Oh, what a save as he denies them again. The Screaming Eagles have it now. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Hollandale's got it from behind his own net. Quick feed to Johansson. Puck grabbed by Kyprios. Moves around along the half wall. Oh, what a save in front. Grabbed along the boards by Harper. Oh, great little takeaway at center. Slides the puck across to Gillies. The Red Wings gain control of the puck. And the puck skips away after that move.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his face away, and it goes the other way.
Works it across to Panarin. Big time collision, and look at that. He landed right on his own bench.
Well, you know that the one giving the hit likes this to send a message, send you right over the board into the laps of your teammates. It's embarrassing either way, no question that you got off your feet and you wound up on your bench.
That's a stick. Oh, he had the corner, but he puts it off the outside of the post.
The Screaming Eagles are running hard to the back in this game. They're wiring off the post, but they're generating offense. The coach, the staff, the entire team needs to stay confident here. They're generating the looks. They just have to find a way to execute.
Welcome back, everybody. We're your friends, Cheryl and James, and we are about to get ready to go with the second period. Still a lot of hockey left in this one as period number 2 gets underway. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Detroit's playing real well, and they need to continue to push the pace and continue on from that first period where they established a one-goal lead and they had majority of shots on net.
Here he is in close, and it goes off the stick. Slipped up along the well by Kopitar. Quick pass to Killorn. The Screaming Eagles carry it along the wall. Oh, just Stick handling in his own zone. Coming to the slot. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. Now he slides it up to Dubois. Steps across the blue line. There's a shot. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Sweden. Great reflexes on the side.
Oh, man, he's so dialed in. Makes consecutive saves there and keeps his team in it.
Really busting here in the offensive end. Off along the line. Trying to get the puck out of his zone. And icing's the call, and the defenders will be forced to stay out there.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Face-off coming up here. They were pleasant moments ago.
Yeah, they really were, and it's a tough spot for the goaltender. Everyone else can change, but he can't. He's got to out-battle his opponent now.
Here's a blast. They tied up with the goal.
Oh, that is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you, and they get the equalizer for their efforts. Well, he certainly looked frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a fielder in baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
The Screaming Eagles take control of the face-off. Good hit on the play. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. More than half the period has expired. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And off the draw, they take the puck. Phillips got it in the defensive end. Handles the puck. With possession along the wall. And that's intercepted by Lowride. Regroups with the puck back inside the D zone. Angles it over to Ovechkin. Along the half wall with the puck. Shoots in front. How did he stop that one?
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving, you're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck, but his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Drives the puck away. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Oh, my goodness, what a save by Forsberg. Quick pass to Bergeron. Quick shot. Oh, I think that goes off the mask, and it stays out, and play continues.
Swayman's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that.
And that's wide of the net.
That's frustrating. You get to the right spot at the right time, you're possessing the puck, and you wind up to let one rip, and your stick snaps in half. What a twig. Go get a new one.
Kicked away with the pad by Forsberg. There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner. Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. Well, time to find out who wants this one more as we are underway in the third. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck.
To being a competitor, and that's exactly it with that save. It's desperation, doing whatever it takes to keep the puck out of the net. Oh, we're gonna have to check that one out again. It was just spectacular, James. When you're out competing your opponent, you're dialed in. You're so athletic, you make those kind of saves.
Center's gliding up for the face-off dots here. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Screaming Eagles pick up steam and are on the attack. Throws it in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Takes the feed at the back end. Detroit's got it in the neutral zone. The Screaming Eagles gain control of the puck against the wall. Tries to feed it over to Killorn. Takes a shot. That's not going to fool him. And he loses control here.
Puck when you separate the body from it.
Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call.
Let's have a look at that last save again. It was absolutely incredible. You're under pressure, you're under attack, really under siege, and you find a way to get to the puck. This is the stuff that champions are made of.
The Screaming Eagles will start off on the attack after winning the draw.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with the tired group that they're playing against.
The Screaming Eagles move to the offensive zone. Dishes it off. Scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now. Staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
The Screaming Eagles have scratched and clawed their way to making this a tie game here at a critical point of the third.
That's critical timing, James. The bench just erupts with that equalizer. And listen, when you score a goal like this, often you put your opponent on their heels because they knew they had the game with us.
It's in the bag! Receives the pass. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. And a great save. And he slides it quickly to Palmerville. Picked up along the wall by Johansson. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Kyprios. And here's a pass to Palmerville. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. Passes the puck over to DeMello. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Here's a chance to the middle. Detroit's looking to break out. Here's a short pass to Johansson. Under a minute to go in the third. Big time stop there. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Gostisville. Moves it to Schneider. Avoids the poke check. Oh, the point with the stick and comes up to the puck.
Forsberg's really given life to his team with that last sequence in particular. When you have a desperation save and you're willing to put yourself out there to keep it out of the net, your entire team feels it.
Tap dances around the check. Oh, one of his teammates is right in the shooting lane there. Drives to the sweet spot. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got it and challenged right away to make the save.
Moves it quickly over to Dubois. And this one is all over as the final horn sounds. Hard-fought win tonight, but you look at puck possession here, Cheryl, a huge factor that stands out for me.
Yeah, you don't even have to really look at the analytic numbers. I mean, the eye test says it all. You knew that they had the puck on their stick, and they were in control of the game right from puck drop.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. It is time for a Hockey Ultimate Team Showdown. Every player on the ice has what the team's called aura. Let's do this. We are just seconds away now from puck drop. The Screaming Eagles take possession to get this one underway. Puck picked up by Killorn. Skates in behind the cage. Killorn's got it deep in the offensive end. And that goes wide of everything. The Screaming Eagles scoop it up along the boards. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Shot! And he makes the save.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
The Capitals have it in the offensive end. Quick feed to Domi. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. The Screaming Eagles can play it from the defensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Now a quick pass to Leonard. And he takes the feed. Fires it. Glove save. Takes the feed from the goaltender. Shakes off the coverage. And he comes up with it.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice. But to maintain possession, like, he scores! Example of seizing your opportunity and executing, because listen, when you're in your own zone, you got to weather the storm. That's exactly what happens here, and they get the opportunity when the puck goes the other way. They capitalize, they execute because of their defense.
The Screaming Eagles land the game's first goal here in the first half of the opening frame.
Oh yeah, and I really like their game, James. It's not just about getting on the board first, but I like the way they've established a forecheck and they've held possession. I think they've done a real good job. They've had a consistent effort. Now they've got to find a way to finish the back half of this period the same way.
Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. Intercepted. Great read to break up the play. The Screaming Eagles gain possession in their own end. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. And he's ready for that save. The Screaming Eagles have the puck in the corner. And he gets a chunk of that to keep it up.
Swayman's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
The Capitals gain the zone. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Harper. Slides it diagonally to Donato. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Quick pass to Bergeron. Denied with the blocker. Makes another stop. Donato's moving the puck through his own zone. Behind the net, looking for the transition game. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. And a stick break set up. Right in the low slot. And he puts that on a stand with ease. Sends the pass over. And he loses his check with a spectacular move. The Screaming Eagles have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And he sidesteps the check. Oh, what a stop. Timeout again. First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset. We'll be back with second period action in no time. clean sheet of ice. Period 2 is set to go. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you've seen from the first period of action?
The Screaming Eagles have the majority of shots in this one. It's a reason they're in their lead, James. But after the shot, they're also retrieving, so they've got their opponent right where they want them on their heels.
The Capitals have it now. Here's a short pass to Domi. Drives it to the crease. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. It's all tied up. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack.
Ozone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win, and for the tired group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
Forsberg's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
I don't think anyone minds watching that one again, James. I mean, he's so dialed in his crease. You think this is all but in, and then he comes out of nowhere to make that spectacular save. He never gives up, and he finds a way to get to it.
Looks like lineups are set, and they're ready to get things back underway. The Screaming Eagles start with the puck in their own end. And he slides it quickly to Leonard. And he coughs it up with the pass. And he's got that one. Off his stick. And that goes on the play. Shuts him down. Stop going. It's them in front. Chances as they trail here in period number 2. And there's a little help from your friends right there from off the wing coming up with the puck. Charles the puck up there with the chest. The Screaming Eagles will play it in their own end. Loses the coverage there. Oh, trying to fall, but he keeps it out. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Picked up along the boards by DeMello. The Screaming Eagles move the puck in the defensive zone. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Stones him in front.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the pitch.
Oh, my goodness! He just pulled it off with the lacrosse goal.
Oh, he really did, didn't he, James? I mean, this is confidence and creativity personified. He's a lower goal line, but he reads this ice perfectly to pull the move off. There's one word that I can use to describe this guy, and that is swagger. I mean, you gotta have a ton of swagger and confidence to pull this one up. I never would have tried this.
Griezner's won the drop center. Loris taking it from his own end. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Here's a chance. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
Swayman's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. The Screaming Eagles will go to work here in the offensive zone. And that goes off a body. Setting up behind the net. Scores! The go-ahead goal!
Well, the game
neutral zone. Taken by Rudolph. Reisner's crossed the line and is on the attack now. The Capitals get a hold of the puck along the boards. And that turns on one of his teammates in front. And a great save. Tries to get it to Nylander. They've got numbers here. The 360 with the puck. The Screaming Eagles have it now. Picks off the pass.
Washington's been disrupting play all night long, and this is because of their stick position. You have to find ways to be aware and anticipate where that puck is going to be going. Doing a great job, but this is still a close one. They've got to find a way to generate some offense.
There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next. Players are set. Officials are set. Third period action is coming up. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. Okay, we played 2/3 of this one here tonight. What do you make of what you've seen in this one?
The Capitals are losing this game because they haven't been on the puck, James. They haven't retrieved it. They haven't hounded it. They haven't been aggressive. And as a result, their possession time is really wavering. They've got to find a way to do all of those things if they want to get back in this game.
The Screaming Eagles gain possession along the wall. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Oh, how did they keep it out? What a stop by Sweden. Here's a shot. Turns it aside with the glove. Washington's gained possession along the boards. Nice save off the tender's pad. Passes up ahead from the left wing. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Great heads-up play with the stick by Leonard. Makes the glove stop. Passes on over to Hunter. Driving right to the front. And he had the answer on that one. Nice zone entry from the left. Serious with the backhander. Puck scooped up by Jones. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's great at scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it. They talked about in the intermission. A great stop to the third.
Just enough to keep it out. Harper's got the puck in his own zone. Donato's going to play it against the half wall. And there's a glove save on the play. The Screaming Eagles gain control of the puck. And it banks off a stick in traffic. Washington's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Bergeron's got on the offensive end. For point scores! And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now is on the line.
The Screaming Eagles have found the go-ahead goal here in the back half of the third period.
This is exactly where they want to be, James. Late in the third period, you have the lead. Now you have the momentum, and you certainly want to attack, but you want to make sure that you're in good defensive posture when the puck transitions.
Feeds it over to Reisner. Takes the feed. Uses the force on that hit. Comes the stop.
Too worried about making a mistake, you're going to sit back and you're going to have the game taken to you.
Gains the zone from the right. Broken up with the stick at the defensive end. Right through center and into the offensive zone. The Screaming Eagles take possession in the defensive end. DeMello's lugging the puck. Oh, look at this. Here's a chance in front. And that's stopped. And the traffic The Screaming Eagles will play it from the defensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Beats the cross. Slides the puck across to Gauthier. Oh, they'll be forced to start over from center as the puck leaves the zone. Shakes himself free and makes the save. Puck moved over to Carlisle. He takes a moment to backtrack but maintains possession. Killorn stick handling in his own zone. Inside his own end, moves the puck. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. There's the horn. Regulation solves absolutely nothing, so we're going to overtime, and we'll do it next. Players are back on the ice. They're set. As are the officials. Overtime. Let's find out. All right, get your Sunday OT pools going. Get your social media predictions. Overtime is underway, people. Killorn's got it along the wing. Paints it over. Looks to set up at the point now. Look at this. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. Gave on a stick, and he denies him with a monstrous save here in overtime. Goes right to the crease. For the win. And he keeps it alive. What a stop. And he blocks the shot. Great defensive play. Into the offensive end now. Trying to complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Looks to pass it to Hull. Oh, great little takeaway at center. DeMello's got it in the defensive end. The Screaming Eagles take it across the line. Lemieux's going to play the puck behind the cage. Moves it quickly over to Rudolph. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Lemieux. Shakes off the coverage. Throws it on goal. Looking to open it. Here's a chance. And he comes up with a huge save.
Donato's finally going to get on the score sheet here after multiple scoring chances, James. Love to see the expected goals after this one. But you could feel it coming, couldn't you? I mean, he's been all around the net. He's had the puck on his stick. He's had all the right habits, found himself in all the right spots. Nice to see him finally connect.
Big-time stop. Dishes it to Nylander. The Screaming Eagles have it in the offensive zone. Grabbed along the board by Donato. The Screaming Eagles gliding along the line. On the attack along the boards. And that pass attempt is deflecting. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. The Capitals take it along the wall. Tremendous save by Forsberg. Avoids the defender. And the puck leaves the zone. And now it's grabbed by Carlisle. Slides the puck down low. The Screaming Eagles have it behind the net. Rudolph's moving the puck through his own zone. Look at that. He's creating a whole lot of space there. Stopped by the goaltender.
For a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Big time stop there. Great read in the offensive zone by Panarin. Scooped up along the wall by Donato. And that's picked up in the defensive end. Makes a move in front. The Screaming Eagles have it from their own end. From center they get into the attacking area. Oh, he got all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net. Sneaks by the poke check. Chance for the win. feed to Killorn. Sends it down low. Puck grab by Killorn. Tried to pick a spot, but that goes off the side of the net. Slips by the check. For the win! Oh, what a save to keep it tied! And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
Swayman's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Kopitar's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. The Capitals going to work on offense. A chance to win it, and it rings the post.
The Capitals are still at even here. They had an opportunity to go up by one, but unfortunately they hit the pipe again.
There's the horn, and we will play on. Sudden death overtime continues after this. Officials are ready to drop the puck here in overtime. A sinker swim moment lies ahead for both sides. Overtime continues. Handles the puck from the left side. Kopitar is going to play it to the corner. A blast! And then got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. Takes the big pass feed. Jostling for the puck and he loses control. Quick feed to Kopitar. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Here's a pass to Brent. Scores! Good night, OT winner. Wow, did they work for that one tonight. This is a throwdown, a showdown on two of the game's best. Kopitar is coming off a multi-point effort and will be looked upon to do it again. Murphy's got that game coach's love. Absolutely fearless. A lot's been written and said already about these two stars set to clash, and it finally goes down next. Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. Start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. The Tigers gain control of the puck against the wall. Kopitar's getting cheered by this crowd. They remember the overtime winner.
Yeah, they certainly do, James, and he remembers it as well. That's why there's a jump to his step here with the puck on his stick.
Puck picked up by Gasol. Taken by Kaprizov. Zone. The screaming Eagles looking against the half wall. He grabs the puck here on the point. Loses possession as he takes a little hit. He got all of that one.
In order to take the tempo of the game right at the
step back here deep inside his own zone. They've got the defense outnumbered. To his teammate. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Fuhr. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. We're still scoreless. Quick pass to Leonard. Pass in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. The Tigers move the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, a good textbook hit there. Gillies scoops it up here inside the defensive zone. Lays the body into that play. Comes through.
Anytime you're in the slot area, you know that you're not going to have much time. That's why a quick wrister to the net cannot do the damage here.
But you know something about rivalry matchups. I mean, this is what I'm talking about.
It really is, and there's nothing in his performance every time he plays this team, James. I mean, he's a point-per-game player when he faces this opponent, and there's no question about it. He is a difference maker when he plays against them.
Taken along the wall by Gillies. The Tigers have it now. Big time hit. And that's poked away by Rudolph. And now he moves it to Bergeron. Puts it on net. And he's got the answer for that one.
Key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He has an excellent shot here.
And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Feeds it to Harper. Cape Breton's on the attack. Into the corner of the attacking area. From the top of the offensive zone here. Shuts him down. And that pass goes off a skip. Cape Breton's got possession here in the offensive zone. That shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. And look at this stop! They've got to be mindful to stay calm. I know the call went against them, but we're about to drop the puck here again. And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots. We are about ready to get underway here for the second period. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. But how do you sum up things so far here, partner? We've seen a period played already.
The Tigers are fortunate that this game is close, James. I mean, they've had way too many turnovers and terrible blue line decisions. They need to shore that up if they want to get back in this game.
The Screaming Eagles have dominated in the shot department here early in the second, and they lead this one. going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Trying to make some magic happen. Killorn's got it along the boards. Oh, my! And down it goes as the puck goes free. Slides it across to McKinnon. Takes a shot. And that caroms off a body in the lane. The Tigers have it against the wall. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Lots of time left in this period, and it's a comfortable 2-0 lead we're looking at right now. And off the face-off, they take possession. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Grabs it in his own end. Gains the zone along the right wall. Sends it over. Picked up along the wall by Kaprizov. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Moves the puck behind the net. Sends a pass over. And that slides right out to center ice. Pierce opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Cape Breton's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
Goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Unleashes the cannon! Slides the puck all alone on the breakaway! Great save to deny him!
Oh, yeah, and he looks too deep to get around the goaltender to fill the net here, James, but just denied. I love the assertiveness and the trust in his hands here, recognizing that he's got the skill set in tight to finish it off. He just doesn't on this one.
Offside, the call will get a reset.
Pierce's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. He's very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
The Screaming Eagles have been on fire offensively tonight, and they lead for good reason here in the second. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. And he sidesteps the check there. Cape Breton's got the puck in the defensive end. Shakes loose. And that's intercepted by Murphy. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save?
Forsberg's had a quiet night, James. He's been watching most of the game from the other end because of the offensive nature of his team tonight. But man, does he make a nice save there, and that's showing that he's emotionally engaged. He's staying prepared even though he hasn't been busy.
Huge steal in his own end.
The Eagles have picked up yet another pass, James. This is incredible. They dominated play all night long. They're all over the place, and they know exactly where to be at the right time to shut it down.
The Tigers ready to go on the attack. That opportunity's rejected.
How'd you like to look up and see this guy barreling down on you? You know that he's got the strength, he's got the power, and he's got the will to take it to the net.
Handles it along the blue line. And that one's gone. Loses the coverage there. 40 minutes to play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breath, and then it's on to period number 3 next. third period. They're ready to drop the puck. Curious to see if there was any message sent in the room in that second intermission because it has been a blowout thus far. I wonder if they might even just run the clock. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
Cape Breton's been dominant through 2 periods of play, James. They have a comfortable lead now, and the coach can look down their bench and say, hey, listen, let's get everyone out there. Let's maintain the energy. Let's finish this off right. Let's bring it home.
Here's the pass to the middle, and he denies that. Great opportunity there. And he takes the feed. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Using every piece of equipment there. That goes off the shaft of the stick to keep it out. Oh, here we go. This team, you don't say, turn it up another gear. They've done that here. And they'll steam it out of the zone. Here they come on the attack. Cape Breton's looking to break out of their own end. Here they come on the attack. Oh, look at this. Puck scooped up by Burke. All alone. Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
Moves up near the blue line and looks to set up at the point. Fantastic save. Cape Breton's got a hold of the puck. Rips it from the blue line. Denies him with the save. And now he passes it to Terry. Cape Breton's got the puck. The Tigers gain possession. Oh, he rocked him. Pass to the right. Bergeron's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. Center pass in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Net knocked off. It's Mooring. We'll get a face-off. The Eagles don't want to take their foot off the gas here in the third period, but they have a lot of padding with the lead that they've built. Reasoners won the draw, and they're on the attack. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. The Tigers look to start the transition game. Sends it pass in front. Scores! What a finish on the play! The Tigers are starting to show a little respectability here amongst themselves as they get one back.
Yeah, it's about mojo. It's how you end the game with good habits because you want to make sure that you don't carry the beginning of the game into your next one.
Oh, look at this. There's a shot, and that was stopped.
The Tigers have been terrible tonight. I mean, right from puck drop, right through the third period, they're staring up at the clock. They just want to get out of this one.
The Eagles moving ahead. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Here's a shot, and that's blocked. They've got numbers here. Quick shot. Oh, and there's a great save by Forsberg.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
And that's offside, stopping the play.
Rudolph's been playing on his toes tonight, urgent and hounding pucks, closing on his opponent quickly and physically engaging. I mean, that hit right there is going to be the reason why they gain possession and get the goal. Simply outstanding in terms of being steadfast and making sure you take care of business on your check.
Cape Breton's had a lot of success tonight on their scoring chances, and look at the result here late in this third period. This one-sided affair finally nearing the end. Here he is, wristed on net. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Tuma trying to shake the defender. Pass it across. And he elects to explore his options. Here's a short pass to LaFontaine. Here we go. On-man rush here. Good save by Forsberg. Great read. Comes up with it. Cape Breton's got it in their own zone. Oh, look at this chance. An easy pass save made by Fury. possession that really stands out.
Yeah, I mean, when you have the puck on your stick, it means your opponent's chasing the game. It also means that they have longer shifts. You're wearing them down because they're chasing you, and I think that was the effectiveness with that puck on their stick that really made the difference in the game.
everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports alongside Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski. Well, who does it best? Tonight, we answer that question on the ice. Hockey Ultimate Team, let's go. And we are about set to drop the puck tonight. The Bruins win the draw, and they'll start on the attack.